Deutschland!
Hi!
Day 8 has arrived at the World Hockey Championship. Welcome back to Ostrava, eastern part of the country of Czechia. It's our first of 2 games inside Ostrava Arena. And first up, it is Team Kazakhstan taking on Team Germany. Germany, that silver medal last year, their first podium since way back in 1953. Kazakhstan, no medals in their history, but their 4th straight year in the top division. Now look at your referees from Sweden and Finland for today's game, and the men running the lines from the United States and Czechia. The head coach for Team Germany is Harald Kreis, as the Germans will finish up obviously with Kazakhstan, then Poland and France to wrap up group play. They have wins versus Slovakia and that rebound win versus Latvia. The head coach for Kazakhstan is Galiam Mopiteliev. They'll finish up with Germany, USA, and Poland. Their only win versus France, but Kazakhstan has the sneaky way, Brian, of staying in games so far this tournament.
Yeah, they do. They're pretty happy with their discipline, even though they lost to Sweden. It was only 3-1. They want more traffic at the net. They want to score some more goals for sure. That's been an issue for them. And as far as the Germans go, man, they've been up and down. They've had 2 big losses, and they're coming off a big win against Latvia, 8-1. Harald Kreis said we were better aggressively defensively in our zone. He said against Sweden we just watched. We were too passive. I remember you and I were talking about that as the game went on. So they improved on that. They want to be aggressive in their own zone and carry that to the other end of the ice. They're in a much better mood.
There's Philip Grubauer. He's allowed 10 goals on 95 shots, and Andrei Shutov, 24 saves versus Latvia. He gets a start in net for Kazakhstan. Grubauer, a 2-1 record. Germany a chance. If they can win in regulation in 60 minutes, they have a chance for now to be second in the group. Right now, Sweden is the cream of the crop. Underway here, game 1, day 8 of the World Hockey Championship. Kazakhstan in the white and blue jerseys, Germany in the orange and black. And it's Kazakhstan on the move. It's Yevgeny Remerev at the line, lost the puck. The captain, Starchenko, was at the line staying on side. Number 48, Roman Starchenko, in his 9th World Championship for Kazakhstan. He is the leader as Mueller brings it in. Michaelis plays it behind the net. There's Lucas Reichel, the youngster from the NHL in Chicago. He'll drop it off. So Germany, some good ozone time early. They're changing on the fly. Mueller, Reichel, he'll hand it off. Stakoviak with the puck. Back into the corner it goes. J.J. Peterka really trying to get his offense going in this tournament. Was a star MVP last year. Sends it across, shot right on, rebound try, and shoots off. A good early test as he stops that, and another one. Score! An own goal off Metelnikov's skate and in the back of the net. Germany will take it. It's 1-0.
Too bad for Shutov, who has played extremely well for Kazakhstan. He's a really good goaltender. Matter of fact, Kazakhstan's save percentage is number 3 in the tournament, .915. And it's because of Shutov, for the most part. He challenges so well, just like that. But watch this. Off the foot of his own defenseman as he pivots around. Yikes, that's a tough way to start. Now, Germany came out and took the offensive. They want to be aggressive. It was simple stuff, and they get a gift. And we'll see if Kazakhstan can turn this around or if it lets them bother them. But Germany has what they want in that good start.
The defenseman, Maximilian Schuber, getting on the board in the tournament, had 7 goals, 28 points in the American Hockey League with Tucson this season. And that is his goal, off the skate and in. They'll take it. So just over a minute in, it is 1-0 Germany. Brian, we were chatting before the broadcast began. You thought if Kazakhstan could find a way to score the first goal, they would maybe make Germany change their tune a little bit in their game plan. But this will relieve a little bit of pressure for Germany, allow them to get their game going as Nico Sturm will try playing in the corner. In with Frederick Tiffels behind the net. Played up to the line, Fabio Wagner trying to hold it. Tiffels there to help. Tiffels into the corner. Dominic Gahoud below the goal line. Good play by Nico Sturm. He'll drop it off again. Up to the point. Wagner right on the shot stop. And Kazakhstan able to clear. Shoots off to your point. That was a real tough one. He's had a really strong tournament. And the 24 saves versus Latvia was really critical in getting their game going in this tournament.
They can't afford to have him get in a funk. And if that affects him, then they're going to be in trouble because they're going to face an awful lot of shots. They are decent in their own zone, but they go through stretches where they just kind of lose everything and get pulled apart.
That's a front. Tuomi score! Bang, bang! Parker Tuomi, 2-0 Germany.
Well, this one's on Shutov. I think he should have had it. Certainly this shot comes from the slot, and it's a prime area. And Kazakhstan standing around a little bit. You let a goal scorer get in that scoring area, and you're going to be in trouble. But watch how quickly he gets it away. This has a lot to do with it. A lot of movement there. It's a spin and a shot right away, and Shutov just doesn't get squared up. Watch the goaltender after this save. He ends up, he's loose everywhere. His arms flashing. This is not the way he's played up until now. Actually, I think that one, did that one get deflected? On that second look, it looked like that might have got deflected as well, too. He was disgusted with himself, and that may have changed direction a ton. But from our angle here, we're pretty flat. It's hard to tell in some of these redirections. It's easier from up top, but that second replay, it may have changed direction.
Not even 2.5 minutes in. 2-0 Germany. Parker Tuomi in his second World Championship. Played in the USHL in North America with Sioux Falls, and then NCAA with Minnesota State University. And he is on the board here. A couple in this tournament, and 2-0. A dream start here for Germany.
Well, Germany's got a pretty good schedule coming up too. They're playing against teams that are below them. Let's take another look and see what happens here. That one you can't tell as far as whether it would change direction or not. But the quickness of the Germans inside the offensive zone, that's what made a big difference too. Off the wall and into the slot.
Mueller starts to play. Reichel shot. Hit a body, went wide and out of play for Germany.
So if you're Kazakhstan, you hit the reset button. Forget about the score. They played tight games. They lost to Sweden 3-1. They lost to Latvia 2-0. They won 3-2 in overtime over France, and they won 5-4 in overtime over Poland. And that Polish game, that was the first one where they were behind 3 different times in the game. This team doesn't give up a whole lot, so you know we'll see where it goes.
Reichel, Peterka, and Stankowiak up front right now for Germany. JJ Peterka, one of the all-stars last year at the forward position. He was dynamite. Hasn't really got it going as of yet. Last year had the 7 goals, 13 points, and part of the silver medal team for Germany. Stankowiak centers, and cruising in was Kay Wisman. Keep an eye on number 6, the defenseman for Germany. Plays big minutes, plays a big game, and he's got a good offensive side to him as well. Stankowiak for Peterka. Peterka below the goal line. JJ Peterka centers as the Kazakhstan defender blew a tire, and the Reichel pass to nobody. Mueller, though, keeps it moving. Peterka tries to walk it in, stripped of the puck. Stankowiak backs him up, trying to feed the line, and Nikita Mihalis able to poke that to center finally for Kazakhstan. Puck at center. Wisman, a nice move. He'll skate it in for Germany. The wrist shot high, missed everything. Mueller picks it up. Mueller, what a move, cutting in. Nearly took that to the front of the net. Jonas Mueller in his 6th World Championship for Germany. Germany really pressing the issue here early in this game. Right in front, Reichel shot, and that left pad by Shutov. As Lucas Reichel just turned 22 years of age at this tournament, the Hawks' first-round pick back in 2020.
Yeah, Germans look pretty smooth here. They're playing with a ton of confidence. When you get that 2-0 early lead, you just start making plays right away. Reichel, nice job there. It's in his feet, doesn't panic, calmly gets it to his stick. He doesn't have a whole lot to shoot at. And this is probably certainly more important for Shutov. Needed to make a save or two to get straightened out.
Now it's Mueller. The other Mueller on the ice right now. He's battling a veteran on this team. 12th World Championship for him. Schubert able to backhand it in. Schubert near point, fires it in for Germany. Looking for Dominic Cahoon. He's got it in the corner. Cahoon center, it's right through backdoor feed, right across the crease as Schubert again was cutting in. His first one, obviously a lucky one, but he nearly cashed in his second of the period right there. Puck at the line, Panyakov racing after the puck. Kazakhstan really nothing going offensively yet on Philip Grubauer.
Still trying to get over the shock of those 2 goals that went in on them here.
Nearly 5 minutes in, shots 5-0 Germany. They got 2 on the board already. Tuomi, the give and go. Tuomi in the corner has it. Bouncing puck in the slot area, and it was Eel trying to get the puck and drive in. Cleaned up by Kazakhstan and played to center. Kastner on the forecheck. Maximilian Kastner for Germany. Played into the corner. Kurilov able to get it to center. And it was right to Lucas Kobel. Taken down at the line. Puck at center, play to the left side. And that shot misses Grubauer. Good stick there by Tuomi. Pass intended for Omar Bakoff. He had a good chance at the right side if that pass would have got through, but broke it up nicely. Evgeny Remerev, number 88, trying to steal that puck for Kazakhstan. Yazin Ali starting the play. Number 2 in tournament scoring right now. He's had a wonderful start. He's got a goal and 7 points. Second only to Roman Yossi in tournament scoring, as Yossi's playing out of his mind over in the other group in Prague for Switzerland. Starchenko, the captain, a little shove in front. 2-0 Germany. German fans pretty happy inside Ostrava Arena. And Brian, you talked about it off the top. Coming in, second in scoring efficiency in the tournament in Germany, and 2 goals and 4 shots. That's going to help in this start versus Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan wants to get something to the net here. If they can win a couple of face-offs, get plays quickly there. They're not that great at putting consecutive plays together and holding the puck the way Germany has been, so get it to the net quick.
There was a shot in front. Nikita Mejias just missed that tip on net. Tries again, Mejias, and that's off a body and wide of Grubauer. They'll come again. Pass across, that wrist shot. Grubauer looked back, able to make the save on Valery Orhioff, who let it go for the blue line.
And for Grubauer, it's been a tough tournament at times and really good at others. This time Kazakhstan is going to get some puck retrieval, and there's slashing. The stick goes right in half. Those sticks give you a great flex, but they also have those break points in them, and you hit one of those and they break really easy. So Mueller is gone to the penalty box. Chance for Kazakhstan to get them. This would be huge for them if they could just get one back here and get them back where they usually are in a tight game. It'll help them an awful lot.
U of A top in the corner, able to free it up to the far point. Played across, Muratov. Up top for the far circle, Mahias. Mahias back, wrist shot. Grubauer fought it off with the shoulder and steers that into the corner. Nikita Mahias, number 10, in his 4th World Championship. He has been one of the best players for Kazakhstan. Every game we call Brian, I'm saying his name 9-10 times in a game with some good looks.
Yeah, as they start to settle in, you get a feel, you get some confidence. People underestimate, what it's like to come to a tournament like this. You're overwhelmed by so many different things, your environmental issues, just even getting used to the rink that you're playing in. And of course, going once around against all the teams, you start to get more and more settled in and feeling better. You get your game back again.
Bekitov slams it in, comes around the boards. Adil Bekitov hustles, will keep it in near point. Bekitov plays it behind the net. Savitsky for Bekitov. There's the captain, Starchenko. Power play usually goes through him. He'll hand it off behind the net and set up in front. Little give and go from Panyakov as he goes towards the net. Gets it back, side of the net, score! And they got one, the captain. Starchenko jams it in, and it's a 2-1 hockey game. Massive power play goal, Roman Starchenko.
This is huge for them. This guy's been really good. Consistently, you can tell he's a huge leader on the team, and he gets things done on the ice, whether they're down or up in the game, but it's the play behind the net that makes the difference. Grubauer is completely fooled. See, he moves over to his left, he's early, and the pass is back on the short side. Really nice play right here. The timing is outstanding, and the captain comes through with a big-time goal, but it's the pass from behind the net that made all the difference.
Yevgeny Remerev, that little fake you talked about, Grubauer going one way, the pass the other way, and Starchenko, the captain, back of the net. He leads his nation, games played, points, everything. Starchenko is the guy in Kazakhstan, and no surprise, a massive goal. It's Reichel walks it in quickly, wrist shot, and nearly answered right there, shoots off. That was a big-time save. Great response from Kazakhstan, and a little life now in their legs here in this first period. There's only Boyko slashing at the puck. Germany controls. Played round for Maximilian Kastner. Kastner for Mueller. Mueller at center. Advances play, gets it right back on the stick, chips it in the line. Germany trying to stay on side as you saw J.J. Peterka sneaking in, but that's offside Germany.
Yeah, it was pretty close. Kastner dragged that foot in behind, but it doesn't matter now. The linesman nailed him for it. But Starchenko, the timing of it, I mean, that looked like a set play because his timing moving to the net, it was exactly the time that the pass was coming out from behind the net. Really well executed there. Not much the Germans can do there. You catch the goaltender moving. Goaltender's really the only one that has much of a chance on that one.
Here's Remerev, who had the beautiful setup and the assist to the first goal. Remerev hands it off, backhand, just wide of the net from Metelnikov. Good position, Grubauer, as the backhand missed the mark. Germany the other way, Michaelis, good speed. He was rushing in, trying to get to that puck in time. Play comes to center. Starchenko spun around. Picked up by Gobel, he'll play it across. Here's Gobel. From the zone through center. He'll bring it over the line. Wait, wrist shot, look out. It bobbled in the glove a little bit, but shoots off. We'll squeeze that with 10:45 to go here in the first.
The whole idea, I think, for Kazakhstan was to even this game out. The Germans came out with the big push. That's kind of the way the tournament has gone for the Germans, right? They've been really good in some games, and they got smoked a couple of times, too. So good start here. Now they got scored on. Now they pulled back a little bit. Who grabs the game next here?
Well, Eric Fleiss made the comment, too. He said, you know what? A couple tough games. Sweden, USA, they got beat up pretty bad. But then he said, my goalie, Philip Grubauer, is coming back to the bench, had a big smile on his face, and you could tell that Grubauer, Germany, tide's returning in this tournament. You could feel it throughout the world.
We're back. Yeah, you got that feeling like good. Yeah, you want to know your goaltender's feeling good, that's for sure. They got it handed to them. The game just got away a couple of times from them, but they were playing the top end of the tournament, and now the Germans are playing teams that are more below them, and the chances are at the end here, if they win the games that they're supposed to, and on paper they're supposed to win this game, so moving forward they'll be right up there to see if they get in the medal round, so they definitely cannot drop the ball here against Kazakhstan.
Well, after this game, Poland and France, and if they can win this one in regulation, as we said, they'll be second as they come again in numbers. The backhand pass across from Giroud, nobody there. Up top, this shot from Fuller hit a stick and never got through. Sweden looks to be the cream of the crop right now. As that pass in front, it was in the skates though of Rebekiev, and the other way, Kazakhstan up ice. Great shot, Grubauer able to steer that aside from Chestikov. Chestikov in the corner. He's battling with Muratov. Mueller from his backside, played to Bruce. Bruce, little fake, skates it in. Bruce, wrist shot, rebound. Grubauer stopped that. Sturm will bring it in at the end of a shift. He'll backhand it in and start a change for Germany.
Kazakhstan needs a lot more from that. Their defense moving in like that, that's huge for them. They haven't had a whole lot of that in this tournament. Just basic stuff. You get a chance and dart right in there. Take the shot. Rather than, you know, trying to play a cozy game and control the puck. It hasn't worked for them up to this point.
There's Parker Tuomi on the bench. He's got a goal for Germany in this game. Schuber opened it up with a tough one. It was an own goal for Kazakhstan. Then Tuomi made it 2-0. Starchenko, though, that power play goal. Bouncing puck, Reichel really steered that towards the front of the net. 2-1 is where we stand here. Some good offensive. Oleg Boyko coming in again for Kazakhstan. Boyko lays it up top. That wrist shot, glove down. As the wrist shot from Artem Karlatov into the glove of Grubauer.
Another shot from the point, though. Germany did a good job just boxing out there. Let their goaltender see it. Grubauer has a chance to settle down after that puck got by him. So tough for the plays behind the net. The goaltender's always looking over their shoulder, guessing which side is coming out. He guessed wrong, he moved too soon, and ended up in the back of the net.
Grubauer is 14-16-2, an .899 save percentage in the National Hockey League with Seattle this year. In his 5th World Championship for Germany. Shots 8-8, game 2-1. Starchenko was racing after the puck. Play to center. Kastner, some pretty good speed, but a little too fast. He'll bring it in offside, so the face-off out of the zone.
Been an interesting tournament when you look at both sides. It's been one scoreless game, right? The Czechs and the Finns played 65 minutes of scoreless, but there's been a lot of scoring otherwise. 14 games have had 7 or more goals scored combined in the game. Canada, Austria led the way there with that 7-6 game, 13 goals in that one, and the Czechs and Denmark, they had 11 goals scored in that. So we still got a ways to go, but there have been a lot of talented players shooting the puck overall in the tournament.
Well, that one game versus Canada, they came back from 5 down and tied it up, and then John Tavares scored in overtime. That was historic for the country. They hadn't scored, I think, more than 2 versus Canada ever. And then 5 in that third period. Yeah. It was insane. What a comeback that was.
7-6. At least they got the win, but They certainly gave away a point there, but I don't think Canada will be too worried about that. But it is interesting to see how many high-powered games, and these shooters are so good. Score from impossible angles, it seems sometimes, and if the goaltenders don't get help with coverage around the net, it's big trouble.
That's exciting for Canada because they still have Finland and Switzerland. Right now it's Canada, Switzerland, the cream of the crop over in Prague at O2 Arena. And here right now, Sweden definitely the #1 team. It'll be interesting to see, though, how things shake down. Slovakia beating Team USA. USA rebounding last night. Rebound in front as Elis trying to add to his wonderful tournament thus far. Miroslav nearly danced in, knocked off his stick, and Elis back to work. Sweden really hasn't been tested so far from what we've seen in this tournament. I think the USA is starting to find their identity. They got Poland later tonight. That'll be game #2 for us.
Yeah, the Swedes didn't seem to have really any trouble right from the drop of the puck in the first game. The U.S. did. It took them a while to get their wheels turning and get some chemistry going. But John Hines seemed like, hey, before last game, he went, let's go. Let's play for the crest on the front, not the name on the back. And that was sending a message there pretty quick, and they responded.
Savitsky in the corner, trying to free the puck for Kazakhstan. Panyakov behind the net. In comes Shestakov. Shestakov frees it. Brius. Nice little move in the corner. Brius to the puck. Panyakov and Brius trying to free it for Kazakhstan. Under 7 to go in this first period.
Brius is their youngest player on their team. He's only 20 years old, and he's shown that he's getting a little comfortable out there. Good for him.
He'll play at the World Junior Tournament, still eligible in Ottawa.
20 years old,
coming year for Kazakhstan. He was part of the team that helped him qualify the D1 tournament to get Kazakhstan back to the main event. Here's Peterka in, centering feet across, and right through as Kobiak was there.
Rachmanov came back with a back check there, made a huge difference.
And again, it's Rachmanov. Started the play, tried to finish it. His shot jammed up, never made its way through to Grubauer. Unfortunately, Kazakhstan at this year's Under-18 World Hockey Championship was relegated, lost in a shootout in the one game. Came out of one game in Norway, beat them in a shootout. It took like about 9 or 10 rounds to decide it. German fans are into it. Here in Ostrava on this Friday afternoon, approaching 5 p.m. local time. Really nice crowd this afternoon. That buzz back in the building. Karloff brings it in for Kazakhstan. J.J. Peterka in his own zone. Little backhand dish over to Kai Wisman.
Peterka's got a couple of goals in the tournament now, so I think he's settling down a little bit, man. He was so frustrated at the beginning of the tournament, it would not go in for him. He went long stretches that seemed without a look at the net, and then when he got it, it wasn't going in. And now that he's got a couple, we'll see what he can do after such a spectacular tournament last year.
Well, you had a front row seat to him last year, Brian, and you said every time he was on a shift on the puck, he did something happen.
Yeah, kept going. Peterka's got it again. Peterka made a play again. It hasn't gone as smoothly for him this year.
In the corner comes Omer Baykov. Alihan Omer Baykov in his second World Championship. Puck brought up ice though by Schubert. Schubert starts the play. Cross for Kastner. Kastner trying to get it back to Schubert. Schubert in the corner. Tuomi at the point. Schubert centering feet, bouncing puck, and was cleaned up and brought to center. Miroslav, good play in his own zone. Moritz Muller. Muller at center for Elis. Elis centering feet right across. It was in the skates of Ferdel. Ferdel for Elis, to the top point getter so far for Germany. This line has been really good. Michaelis, the third part of that line for Germany. Elis leads the Germans in scoring, and Ferdel right behind him with 3 goals and 6 points.
Yeah, you would think it would be the J.J. Peterka line and whoever's with him. Stakoviak's played really well. I like the way that guy plays for Germany. But the line you just mentioned, they're the ones that are really the straw that stirred the drink most of the time, and they create the most chances.
Deanne Beck couldn't hold it in. Little foot race on. In comes Tiffels. Puck deflected and bounced behind him. Frederick Tiffels in his 6th World Hockey Championship for Germany. Tipples able to start the play. Works it across for Nico Sturm. Sturm in the corner. Pass in front. Cahoon wanted Tipples. That was broken up, and Kazakhstan is away. Rachmanov up the left wing towards the net, and easy stop there for Grubauer. Puck at the circle. Panyakov with it. Waiting, releases. That's off the stick and off the netting with 3:07 to go here in this first period. Germany leading by 1. On Germany, leading Kazakhstan. Welcome back to Ostrava Arena, built in 1986, home to Hockey Club Vitkovice. Hosted the World Juniors in 1994, once again in 2020, and co-host this year for the World Hockey Championship back in Czechia for the first time since 2015. The last time it was in these two cities, it was Team Canada led by Sidney Crosby. Perfect record, moving gold medal for Team Canada.
And it doesn't matter what day of the week it is, these fans have a great time. We're headed towards another weekend, and I'm sure the energy level will get way up. Earlier in the week, people got to go to work, apparently sometimes. I assume they do. But coming back to another weekend, that energy level, you can feel it's building again.
A lot of people in Europe plan their holiday around this championship. They take the time off. I met a lot of people from Latvia. Here's a turnover. Stankoviak was hustling in. Couldn't get that pass in time.
Metallikov, not a great idea that diagonal pass. Peterka read it so well and just stole it.
Towards the net. Stankoviak was parked in front, looking for that redirect. Yeah, we're right on the border, obviously, with Poland, with Slovakia. The Latvians, unbelievable support there. A lot of fun. We have a great time. Stankoviak tried to get it into Reichel.
That Latvian drummer is definitely on the all-star team so far.
Which one? Stankoviak has it again for Germany. A little flip pass was over the stick of Mueller. Good job though, Stankoviak, and that's the guy you talked about on this line. He's had an impressive tournament in your eyes so far.
He's a smart player. Yeah, he tracks people down. He's in good position defensively, even in the offensive zone, in the way he dissects the play when he comes back into the neutral zone. He's really great on turnovers and turning the puck back the other way. Creates a lot of stuff for Germany even before they get in the zone.
Here's Mihajas behind the net. Mihajas, kind of a knuckling pass. It was worked back behind Grubauer. Germany controls. Mueller for Schubert. Schubert at center ice. Under a minute 30 to go. Ayla swings it right in front. Burdell was there. Back to Schubert. Chip to center. Bouncing puck on Panyakov, who's hustling. And can't get there in time. That'll be icing Kazakhstan. Panyakov doesn't agree.
Oh, yeah.
He had some pretty good wheels there.
Tie goes to the runner. Germany with that quick start and the good luck that they got. They played to it, but you have to admire the Kazakhstan. Good discipline that the coaching staff talked about. We liked that, even though it didn't go well on the scoreboard. We liked it. They haven't really got that traffic offensively that they want to. I mean, you got to fight through it offensively, right, against any team. Defensemen are going to box you out. The Germans are pretty good. They got some experience back there. So if the Kazakhstan forwards want to get there, they're going to have to fight to stay there.
Fabio Wagner over the line. Space opened up for him to shut off the stick in out of play as we're into the final minute here in Ostrava Arena. Later on tonight, USA Poland.
It's so funny when Claire does the interviews with the coaching staff. In Kazakhstan coaching staff, they play it pretty close to the vest, right? You're going through an interpreter, of course, and it basically came right out and said, yeah, we're not giving any strategy away here. You'll just have to wait and see. We're just kind of chuckling when we heard that. Well, good for them.
Good poker players. Puck comes right to Andrei Shutov. He's going to hold in his 4th World Championship.
Shutov's had some real pressure on him, and he's been able to recover here after those 2 goals went in on him. You could see the frustration level. I hadn't seen that from him at any time really in the tournament before this point, right, Brian? I mean, he had made so many good saves. He was in the zone. Get off to a start like that was not great, but he has settled down now, and it's a 2-1 game, and he knows his team is right in there.
And the backup for this game, Nikita Boyarkin's also had some nice play for Kazakhstan as well, the tandem. As they're just looking at the clock here to get things set out. That's the referee from Sweden, Nikita Holm.
Well, we saw a clock adjustment yesterday there was 0.5 seconds on the clock. I think it was the U.S. game. Yeah, it was. And they said, well, okay, no, we got to reset it to 2.5. And I'll be darned if the U.S. didn't get a scoring chance with that 2.5 seconds, and it just grazed the goalpost. So this is the 52-second range, and they're still messing around with the clock a little bit. We got it to 52 flat.
Thumbs up on the big screen, thumbs up from the referee, and back underway. Here's Mueller. Final stages, look out. That was coming all the way to Shutov, and he aggressively slammed that in the catcher's mitt.
Well, the teams that don't want to get running around in their own zone, it's good if the goaltender can just hold on to the puck sometimes, take those face-offs. Even if you're not particularly good, you're probably not any further behind, right, than if you're chasing around in your defensive zone, excuse me, and can't get the puck. You might as well take the face-off and get a rest, and maybe you can get some new players out there and get a different feel.
Kai Wisman back for Mueller. Jonas Mueller at center, and Cahoon had a little bit too much speed. So Germany's got to get back on side, and they will. Boyko at center. Little flip to the left side. Steered in by Asitov. Pass again for Tipples. Never made its way there. Asitov comes in again. Trying to steal. Wisman at the other corner. 10 seconds to go. Cahoon's bursting with speed. In comes Cahoon. Wrist shot. Oh, a good push up that left side. And Shutov stops him with 3.9 to go.
Cahoon's really good at that. He just gets on a fly pattern there. And Tipples puts it right on the tape. And he does the right thing. He doesn't wait too long. When you're out there on the edge, if you go too deep, you have nothing to shoot at. And Shutov does a real good job there. He comes out, really aggressive guy, gets out to the edge of the paint and made a real good save. Made it look easy. But I love that Cahoon does that. Good timing. You can see when your own teammate's going to get the puck out of regroup or whatever, go on the fly pattern and see if the defense is paying attention or not.
Final few seconds. A special championship too for Cahoon. He was born in Czechia, German passport. 2-1 game for Germany. Yeah,
we kind of expected it to be like that. I think the onus is on Germany. How good are you going to be? What kind of game are you going to play? They've won big and they've lost big. So far, it's a 2-1 game. It's still in the balance.
Schuber opened it up, and then Tuomi Starchenko, power play goal for Kazakhstan. Your intermission is next with Laura Dykin and Dave Reed.
Kunas. Gutes Rennen, Jungs. Gut Job. Guter Start, guter Start. again. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! That's okay. Yep. Good job. Smashing! Good job.
We have some broken sticks here.
Yeah.
Catch up, buddy.
Go, boys! Yep, yeah, easy, boys.
How many whacks does he get?
Ah, sorry, I'm too late.
Huh? How many whacks does he get?
I'm way too late. Sorry, bro. Go! 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 Let go! Let go! Puck's loose! Puck's loose! Hey! Hey! Hey!
Skate! Yeah, all good. All good, boys.
Let's go, boys. Auf geht's. Komm, Maschine! Auf geht's. Auf geht's, Jungs. Auf geht's.
Approaching Friday night here in Ostrava, second period about to commence. There's Philipp Grubauer, starting goalie for Germany. His side leads 2-1 over Kazakhstan. Germany will wrap up Kazakhstan, Poland, and then France to finish things out. Andrei Shutov, I mean, that first goal was a tough one. An own goal off his defender's skate, back of the net. He's made some nice stops since and has to be pretty good to make sure that Kazakhstan has a chance here in the second period going forward.
Even the second one, I got a good look during the intermission here. Even the second one definitely got deflected. Our broadcast position is pretty low, so you don't get as good a sense as you do when you sit up top in a press box that's high where you see those change of direction. But that one definitely got by him too because of the change of direction off the leg. So his defensemen haven't helped him out too much, but Shutov more than recovered there, made some real good saves, and that's something Kazakhstan can count on, is good goaltending.
Fernell centering feed, had Michaelis behind him as Mueller will pick it up far point and slide that into the corner. Pass in front, Michaelis, big drive in front, and that didn't miss by much. I think Shutov got just a piece. Lisbon tried to center, and that was knocked down. Bekitov finally floats that to center ice. Bouncing puck for Remerev. He'll stop in the corner. Teammates changing. Remerev, he'll drop it off and join them on the bench. Over Bakov. Couldn't get to the puck in time. Germany will clear. Skated up that right side by Peterka. Stakoviak lost it at the blue line and popped back out to Wisman. Wisman quickly to the line. In comes Peterka, driving in. Peterka shot, score! What a drive! J.J. Peterka, 3 on the board for Germany.
That's the J.J. Peterka that we saw last year in the World Championships. This was all him. Man, he was just dancing. Lateral movement, outstanding. It's one of the things, one of the assets that he has. He uses in the NHL as well for the 28 goals that he scored for Buffalo. He's just not going to be denied here. Get the puck, make a move. Poor defending for sure, no doubt. I'm not sure exactly what was going on there in the minds of the defenders here for Kazakhstan, but talk about taking advantage of it. J.J. Peterka sees some room on the inside and go, okay, fine. You want to let me in? I will definitely take it. Beautiful move and the finish.
His third of the tournament for J.J. Peterka. The NHL this year, you talked about him with Buffalo, career highs in goals and points, and starting to find his offensive groove here in Czechia. 3-1 Germany, and again, much like the first period, they strike early to get some momentum now in the second period. Wrist shot from the line, off the post, and then behind Grubauer, seeing a shot. Wow, that close, banged iron behind Grubauer. And they nearly answered again. Savitsky, that point shot drifted in and almost beat the goalie.
Here's a look at the penalty. I would say that's holding. Yeah, there
Tackling.
was pretty good wrestling going on there for sure. And so, yeah, huge distraction for the goaltender, right? He can't get a good beat on it. I think that one got deflected as well. So a chance on the power play, and the one goal that Kazakhstan has so far was a power play goal. They worked it behind the net, and the two wily old veterans, Reimerov, 35 years old and behind the net, fooled the goaltender Grubauer and came out the short side to Starchenko, who scored the goal. 38-year-old Starchenko, the captain.
So you can see Boyarkin. I think he's coming into the game.
Yeah.
He was getting. So yeah, he is. Nikita Boyarkin's going to come in for Shutov. So the strategy there is he has played some nice hockey in this tournament. Just the 3 goals against thus far. Best goalie back home in Kazakhstan. And an opportunity on the power play. So the head coach, Galam Montibeltev, will make the call. Kazakhstan on the power play. 3 goals on 10 shots for Shutov, so he'll take a seat on the bench. Here's Bekitav up the point. Starchenko. Near circle, Bekitav, high shot. And I think Grubauer might have got a touch. It was going high, big velocity and out of play.
Yeah, coach didn't like that last goal, obviously. Shutov's been a player of the game, and so has Boyarkin. So their 2 goaltenders have both played well, but the coach didn't like the last one when Peterka walked in. But really, you know what? Shutov, unless he pulled something, it certainly didn't look like he got injured at all. But, I mean, it was just so poorly played by Orikov, the defenseman, who just would shift it to the outside, gave the middle of the ice away.
Puck at the side of net, wrist shot. Grubauer stopped that. Puck battle to the left, and as Tiffels finds it, and he will clear for Germany, but it popped out of play. Face off back inside the German zone.
It's tough to get momentum going consistently in this game. We had that in the first period, too. We go for just a couple of minutes and then whistle, whistle, whistle. I know that either team has an advantage in that kind of situation. The players want to get some rhythm going and constantly get face-offs, and that's not happening.
You saw Tiffels, the clear, former 6th-round draft pick back in the day of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Good clean win back to Kai Wisman. He'll hammer that down the ice for Germany. Whoops, a little hop there in Boyarkin. No harm done here. Starchenko in his own zone. Adil Bekitav. Remerev across for Starchenko. Bekitav fires it in. Held in by Remerev. Remerev shoots that behind the net. There's Starchenko. Remerev. Watched by Tiffel. Starchenko for Remerev again. Starchenko behind the net. Still with it. He'll drop it off. Remerev up top. That drive. Oh, glove down. What a save. Grubauer on Panyakov. His best of the game.
That is outstanding. That's the best look that they've had, even though they haven't scored a goal. This is outstanding. Really good passing. You set it up, come downhill from the point, just smoke that shot. Panyakov going to the top shelf, but look at that. Wow, what a save.
Kirill Panyakov stepped into that right in the sweet spot, and Grubauer, that is his best glove stop of this game.
That smile will be back on his face, right?
Right, yeah.
You could see it from there under the mask, I'm sure, right after that one.
One of 3 goalies born and developed in Germany to play over 100 National Hockey League games.
Well, the power play for Kazakhstan was not doing so well, as you might imagine, coming into this game, but they've got a power play goal, and we're that close to having the second power play goal. So maybe something's starting to turn there offensively for them.
Well, the goalie usually the best penalty killer, and Grubauer with an outstanding save there. Memorial Cup champion with Windsor, and then a Stanley Cup with the Capitals. Was traded shortly after that win with the Capitals to the Avalanche, and then had one of his best seasons ever, 39-1.
There's that last goal by Peterka. It was just effort, but it was just not very well played. Orbekov just backed his way in towards the corner. He just seemed to get completely fooled by J.J. Peterka, like he was just going to go in and circle away, I guess, and control the puck. He just danced his way to the inside and was able to get in all alone on the goaltender. And after that, we got a goaltender change. And you know what? Shutov hasn't taken his mask off or his gloves off. He's standing on the bench at the end of the bench. So maybe this was just a change by the coach to go, hey, we just got to change this up here, change the feel. Let's think differently here. And one of the only things they can do sometimes is change that goaltender.
43 seconds left in the power play. Germany wins the draw, pounds it down to Boyorkin. Valery Oryov. Oryov in front of his own goal. Watched by Kastner. In comes Mihaias. Lost the puck. Look out. Maximilian Kastner in shorthanded. What a move. Kastner to the forehand. And that was shut down by Boyorkin. Did everything but score. A nice steal. A great dangle. Couldn't cash in.
Well, after one of your teammates scores a goal in an individual effort like Peterka did, you start thinking, okay, I'm going to challenge these D-men a little bit more. And that's what happened there.
5-on-5 hockey as Muller's out of the box. So a good kill for Germany, and Muller's got the puck. The captain, Moritz Muller. Plays it to the right side. Ehlers. Ehlers walking in. Had it, lost it, and he'll fight for that puck and get it back. And the pass, though, puts Muller back at center. Here's Ferdel. A little flip through the crease by Leo Ferdel. Ehlers back to work in the corner. He took a shot. Ehlers, what a feed in front. Oh, the backhand Ferdel, and that was handled by Boyorkin. Nice passing. Ehlers, some crafty hands, showing why he's got 6 assists in the tournament. Ehlers again delivers in front, just wide. Ferdel picks it up. Ferdel. Michaelis dishes in the slot and finally brought to center. Some good looks there for Germany. Home run pass up quickly again. Big shot, wrap try, centering pass in front. Still loose is Ferdel. He'll pick it up. Swings it in front. Puck on the side of the net. Lucas Reichel had a great look just earlier, and that drives off the stick and out of play.
Reichel with some good hustle there on the fake on the shot and using the back of the net. Goaltender was pretty nervous on that one. Boyorkin was able to get across, but Reichel doing a good job of getting in on the puck and getting back to the defense and creating a little momentum and change the timing of the game. Sometimes that's something as effective as anything. The game moves along very slowly, both teams, not much happening, and then all of a sudden the tempo picks up and guys get a terrific one-on-one chance.
Oleg Boyko at his own line. We'll swap that to center. Peterka there. He'll play it back. Reichel in his own zone. Over to Fuller. Sakoviak at the line. Helps to pick that off, and he's on the move. Slick handling by Peterka, who lost his stick, and then in frustration, he takes a little body check and a swing on Boyko. He's fiery, Peterka. We've seen that a few times in this tournament from him.
Yeah.
Puck to center. Nico Sturm trying to walk in. He was pushed off the puck. Sturm had 6 goals, 10 career games for him coming in, and that drives Starchenko again. He's been kind of that offensive catalyst. Might have grazed a bit of the crossbar and out of play.
He's got quick feet, especially for his age. 38 years old, it's his 9th World Championship. But he slips in behind the defense. The timing of the passing's good. I mean, he doesn't get to a dangerous area, but the way players can snap the puck now, and 9 times out of 10, they try to hit it right under the crossbar on that short side.
You talk about nations. Kazakhstan is that's tipped just by needing a finisher. He is their finisher on the team. Starchenko has that ability. He's on the puck again. Starchenko tries that bank feed in front. Puck behind the net. There's Sturm trying to clear. And he will. Play to center. Dominic Cahoon lost it. Him and Tipples fighting for it. Sturm again. Puck up top, shot tipples, looking for that redirect in front. Starchenko, he's the first man in. And seeing that was Grubauer, so he'll play it away from him. Puck behind the net for Remarev. He lost it. Bounces over to Dominic Cahoon. Shot from distance, tipped and just wide. Oryov, backdoor freed, and that hit a bit of the crossbar. What a chance again. Nikita Maheas always does something in these games in this tournament. Number 10, Maheas.
He's always the one that's hanging around the fringes. He doesn't have the puck a lot in a lot of games, but he hangs around the fringes. He knows the timing, and you got a great scoring chance there.
Danier, little flip to himself. Danier, back to work, centering feet in front. Comes to the line. Kazakhstan setting up. Wrist shot again off the crossbar. Oh, they're pushing now. A shot from Yuhad Matov nearly cashed in for the blue line. Oryov works it across. Dehan back, bouncing puck. Grubauer is going to push that aside. It comes to Alexander Eel. Eel to center. Pass behind Tuomi. A little bit of life here for Kazakhstan, and just offside. Maheas was driving in. With 12:33 to go, Germany leads by 2. I know we're in Czechia, home to Jaromír Jágr. Now, these are German fans, though. But, you know, even Jágr, who we've seen,
Jágr would be proud of that. Yeah, that's a good dude. Yeah.
Some world-class flow. Good vibe in the building, and the German fans having a good time. Up by 2 here in the second period. You know, all kidding aside, the last time the tournament was here, it was the last time, 2015, that Jaromír Jágr competed internationally at the World Championship for Czechia. It was insane in Prague. That's where Czechia played. And I remember having the privilege to be in the building for the last game. I think Jágr had 2 and an assist, and the building, it was shaking. It was just an unbelievable atmosphere. And even to have him back, what, he's early 50s now, still playing, by the way.
I know. Crazy. He's always been such a fanatic about training, and you have to in order to play at that age, and obviously you have to love playing the game as well.
Well, when a truckload of bobbleheads gets stolen, he must be a big deal. When he was coming back to Pittsburgh on his own bobblehead night, and they were apparently stolen, then found, so they'll have to redo bobblehead night. But Jágr is just such a special guy, unique guy, and what a player here in Czechia. Kazakhstan working it around, trying to get a little bit of life here. Muratov in the corner, down by 2 versus Germany. And they've hit some posts, some crossbars. They've had some chances here, Brian, in the second period. Yeah,
no doubt. Second period, the inside edge of the goal post.
Turnover, wrist shot, score! Wow! Lucas Reichel with a snipe up top off the turnover. Germany's got 4.
And just when Kazakhstan was getting some chances and had the post and the crossbar, they mishandled coming out of their zone. And timing is everything. Reichel in good position. Gets a little bit of luck. It's a line change. And good forecheck. Kazakhstan a little loose. Reichel comes in. Really nice forecheck there. Germany's done that to Kazakhstan. They make it uncomfortable for them to come out of their zone. Even on the Kazakhstan power play, they put some pressure on them. And the Kazakhs sometimes look like they just don't expect it. They didn't expect that much pressure on the forecheck there, I don't think. And Reichel is the beneficiary of all that.
Well, he just turned 22 years of age, so a big smile on his face, Brian, and he's got his first of the championship, and Germany coming again as J.J. Peterka looking for another one. So the star power and the NHL star power showing up in this game here for Germany. Here's Peterka again. Trying to take that puck away. Pinching in was Wagner. Moved up the right side. Rachmanov centers. Boyko had his pocket picked as Sikoviak got back. Kazakhstan, though, still controls. That wrist shot hit Stenkoviak, and that did go out of play with 10:50 to go. And it just seems Kazakhstan gets a little bit of life. Germany squashes it out.
Yeah, that's exactly it. There's a real good look at the forecheck. Two-man forecheck, and because of that, Kazakhstan, their forwards are thinking, okay, we're coming out of the zone, but then, oh, big-time turnover. And boy, what a great shot. That's a smoking hot shot there by Reichel. That's a confident player coming in and picking that top corner.
Played in the 2022 Men's Worlds that year, 2 goals, 5 points. His uncle is Robert Reichel, former NHL great. Here's Wisman over the line. With Tiffels, Wisman trying to get it towards the net, intercepted, he swats at it again. Becky Tap works that over to Metelnikov, and it's down the ice to Wisman. Sturm back for Wisman, as Wisman won a couple of back-to-back DEL titles with Berlin in 2021 and 2022. Dominic Cahoon, he'll bring it in, drops it back. Wisman loads up the bomb, score! Kai Wisman, 5 on the board for Germany.
Another outstanding shot. The Germans do a terrific job on the rush here. They're able to take the line and draw everybody back a little bit. Wisman's going to come late on the play. The defenseman moving up, tons of experience, and watch how much time he'll have. Top of your screen, top of the circle, and that is the perfect shot. Look where the goaltender is. Boyarkin is way out of his net, and it's still a perfect shot. Gets right by him just inside. It's over the pad, under the blocker, right inside the goal post, and Germany now has a comfortable lead 5-1. At one point there, it looked like, okay, you know, Kazakhstan is okay. They're hanging in there, and I wonder if they're challenging something here because they called the officials over. Looks like they are. Yeah, they must be challenging offside. All right, it's 5-1. We'll see if it stays 5-1. I don't think that was deflected. I think that was straight on, but top of your screen. That's the leg that they're looking at. Is that close? Is that close?
I think they got a case. Wow.
Maybe by 2 inches, maybe. Yeah. I'm sure they rolled it back and forth and toggled it several times.
That's pretty sharp, and it's a quick decision.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right there. I think this one's going to get rolled back. I mean, just barely, but I think you could see white ice there.
Christian Wickman and Mikael Holm, the referees.
You certainly couldn't see that with the naked eye.
After review, the play was offside. We have no goal.
So a great challenge.
Yeah.
Gallo Montpellier, head coach. That one pays off. They'll keep it within 3.
That's big boost. It shows you're sharp at different levels. It's good. Help your team out. Good challenge. Smart people taking a look at it. And that couldn't have been more than an inch or 2 offside. Take advantage of it now. That's probably part of what he's saying right now. Okay, that's good.
Kazakhstan controls the draw. Bouncing puck in the corner. Tracking was Alexander Eel. Played us in. Banyagov works it across. And Orioff throws it in. Collected by Muller. Under 10 to go here in the second period. Kastner. He'll flip it in. Orioff reverses the other way. There's Mihalis trying to clear. Shot right back hit by Germany. Behind the net. Nice move, Kastner. Plays it into the corner. He's met by Yometov. That drive side of the net as Eel found it. Backhand feed shot in by Tuomi. Kastner behind the net for Alexander Eel. Tuomi sets up in front. High drive, and that hit Tuomi, I believe. And then into the goalie. Boyarkin makes the stop. 4-1 Germany. Welcome back to Ostrava. Shots 16-15 in favor of Germany. They lead by 3. There's a good challenge for offside by Kazakhstan to keep it a 3-goal game. And off the draw, it's Dmitry Bruce. Trying to clear, cannot. Jam right back in. Michaelis will send that across. Vecula got a pretty good look from that far point. Little drop pass. Over Bakov cutting in. He'll leave it back. Behenbeck across, and a crease violation, I believe. In front of Grubauer. Or is that a... Maybe no, that's a penalty. I think a high stick, because you can see going to the bench, it was Obekiev. He's checking for blood. So that's over Bakov's in the box right now. We'll get a look here. Little shoulder.
Yeah, shoulder, almost butt end of the stick, but I don't know what they're going to call it. Doesn't matter. It's going to be a 2-minute penalty or perhaps 4 minutes.
2 minutes elbow.
So it's going to be a 2-minute penalty. Yeah.
Saw Colin Ubekula getting some help there on the bench for some repairs. Bang, that right elbow right there.
And forearm shiver there.
Little ice on the neck, towel for the nose, and we talked about the most dangerous power play in the tournament. We'll get a look here, Brian.
Yeah, 5 for 8 on the power play. The Germans, surprisingly, the best power play in the tournament.
It's funny how it could come together, though. A quick tournament, special teams, so valuable. Get the right pieces, deliver. That wrist shot up high. What a save on cue. Dominic Cahoon, he can really fire the puck.
Yeah, he's really going tonight. He's got some tremendous wheels, and he uses his abilities. You got Reichel, who's got a great shot. You got Peterka, who can really move the puck. And what I liked about that attack and that shot is it was an attack. It wasn't just, well, let's take the zone, let's get set up in our 5-man group and move the puck around. That was on the attack. You get a chance to shoot the puck.
Here's Wisman again, blasting. He had one disallowed on the offside. Peterka, I thought they hit the netting, but no whistle, so play continued. Little poke up ahead for Savitsky, trying to break in shorthanded. I don't know, Brian, I thought I saw the net glance, but they're down there. They know better than us. Savitsky comes in again, shorthanded. Savitsky across, wrist shot. Oh, what a stop, Grubauer. Stoning Shestakov in tight. Man, their best look shorthanded in the game for Kazakhstan. What a save. Grubauer's had a pair in this game. Point blank, 2 great stops. Here's Peterka. Germany now sets up on that power play. Wisman. Reichel let it go by it. Nearly cashed in with big Sturm parked in front. Here's Reichel. Reichel hands it off. Wisman pumps it back in through the legs of Reichel. There's Nico Sturm. Peterka picks it up. Peterka from Wisman. Down low, Reichel. See, pass across, wrist shot up high. Good pass across for Ferdell, but he couldn't cash in. Germany still controls, 30 seconds left in this minor penalty. Peterka up for Wisman. Wisman, big shot across, Ferdell into the glove. Boyork been able to snag that out of the air.
Well, they're getting some shots and they're having some good east-west passes. Making the goaltender move, making that box shift. But the shorthanded chance, that would have been a huge stunner and big for Kazakhstan. Talk about getting into the prime scoring area. Outstanding chance there. And Grubauer comes up huge. What a great save there.
Germany controls that drive off a stick and out of play. We mentioned his best numbers ever was that year with the Avalanche. 7 shutouts that year. He was a finalist for the Vezina. That was the year Marc-Andre Fleury won it at, I think, what, 37 years of age? Fleury had that outstanding season, but some really nice numbers for Grubauer back in the National Hockey League.
Well, you know what happens, too? Teams get on power plays and all they think about is we want the puck. Well, you go get it. No, you go get it. You make the defensive play. We're just going to go up the ice. And you get really lax defensively, and nobody's in good position. And the Germany is lucky that Grubauer was as ready as it was and made that big save, because shorthanded goals against, I mean, at any time in a game, they are huge momentum swings and would have meant a lot for Kazakhstan. So Germany's got to sharpen up here. But defensively, when they don't have the puck, you're on their power play.
5-on-5. Good kill for Kazakhstan. Bouncing pass in front. Now, you always say, too, any level of hockey, it's one thing if you don't score on the power play, but don't let the power play hurt you. I mean,
no kidding.
You know, like... Starchenko lurking around on that forecheck, hoping for a steal, and it is stolen at center. Kazakhstan will drop it back. There's Sheshnikov spinning around, making some room in the corner. Sheshnikov feeds to the point. The drive tipped, and that missed wide. Remerev towards the net in the slot, bouncing puck. Still loose and swung back in. Sheshnikov. He'll hand it off. Trying to come in there was Orlov. Couldn't get the shot away. And Germany finally gets it out of their zone. Here's Dehenbeck. Over the line, under 6 to go. He'll flutter the backhand in. Right to Muller. Kazakhstan changing. Domi didn't like what he saw, so he spins away and throws it to the left side.
Kazakhstan hasn't put them under pressure that much on their forecheck, and I think that's what caused Germany to have to go, oh, yeah, we're running out of racetrack here. We better circle the wagons.
Peterka leaves. There's Kastner. Peterka. Behind the net. JJ Peterka. Stakoviak back up top. Gets it back in the corner. Centering feed, and that was a good stick by the Kazakh defender to break that up. Fabio Wagner was cutting in. Here's Parker Tuomi. Little give and go. Stakoviak has the puck. Peterka. Backdoor feed shot. Score. Beautiful pass across and buried. Lucas Kelbel, he was breaking in the defenseman in his first World Championship, and he puts number 5 up in the game for Germany.
Yeah, Peterka with a heads-up play. He was just waiting. Good timing pattern. Goblet moves down from the point. Watch all the white jerseys. Everybody's looking in the same direction. They get way overloaded on one side of the ice. And then here he comes. There's a big gap in between. Beautiful one-touch, too. And this is what he had to do. If it's catch and shoot, it's going to give the goaltender a chance to get across. But there is no chance on that one. He just redirects that on the short side.
That one will count as Lucas Kottelbell, 5 for Germany and under 5 to go here in the second period. Here's Tiffels at center, works it across. Cahoon waits, centers, Tiffels in, shoots, and knocked down in front. Miritov trying to clear. Spinning around was Omer Baykov. Omer Baykov, he lost it behind the net. Finally jammed by Panyakov to center. Miritov turns, works it up that left side. Dominic Cahoon, lone guy in. He was at the line, had to hesitate. Germany starting a change. It's the far change for them in the second period. Shot down the ice. That should be icing against Germany. They did get a few fresh bodies out, though.
Cahoon, Sturm, and Tiffels, they've got some speed, they've got some moves, and they've been difficult for Kazakhstan to handle. Here's another look at the goal. Just slow reaction for Kazakhstan, not keeping track of all 5 guys, and Kabla moves in from the point. That's a great set of hands. I mean, he came in and just boom, just a little snap of the wrist there, and he knew exactly where the net was. Paterka making the pass.
That drive in and out of the glove of Grubauer as Metelnikov, a pretty good blast. He gets it again. Metelnikov works it over. Bekitev goes down low, pass in front, and broke it up as Asatov looking for the redirect in front of Grubauer. And that pass will put Kazakhstan all the way back in their own zone. Puck at center for Remarev. He was closed off. There's Elis on the forecheck for Germany. Metelnikov from his own zone. They'll get it to center, turn it over though, and Germany moves it quickly. Burdell, the pass was behind Michaelis. Here's Starchenko. Under 3 to go in the second period. He'll lay it back. Bekitev takes a look, and he turned it over. Burdell again picked it off. Got it to Kastner. And brought in offside. Germany's got 5 on the board. Welcome back to our coverage. Day 8 of the World Hockey Championship. Brian Mutrick, Brian Engblom, Claire Hanna with you here in Ostrava. So last year, Canada won the gold, Germany silver, Latvia bronze. And Latvia, when you look at our group here, Brian, Latvia could be one of those nations on the outside looking in when it comes to this year, as Paterka lost his footing. Sokoviak tried that centering pass, cleaned up. Latvia's got tough games still to come. The interesting one for me, too, will be the final game of group play when Sweden takes on Slovakia. That'll be kind of the last real tough test for Sweden to see if Slovakia, in a one game, maybe can do something special.
Germany's hard to figure out. I mean, they got just smoked twice, 6-1. And then they played some other really good games, and they were solid, and they scored, and they did whatever. So which team are they? And they do have a better schedule coming up for sure. But does that guarantee that you're not going to be that up and down team?
two things we've seen. Grubauer is finding his game, and this guy too, Peterka. Stankowiak joining the play, pass across, and a good play. Peterka again, backhand just wide up high. J.J. Peterka, you saw that in slow motion, that play developing as Stankowiak was joining the rush.
Orkov was the only guy back. He did a good job of the initial 2-on-1 and blocked the pass.
I was just saying, Grubauer seems to be finding his game and some confidence, and it's nice to see J.J. Peterka on cue. He took that feed and had a really nice chance there. In comes Kastner. Some speed behind the net. Kastner on the buck. To the line. Jammed in. Tuomi. Pass by Wagner, but it's held in by Kastner. Final minute, second period. One last push here as Dehan back. In 1-on-2. Couldn't get the shot away. It was all tangled up. Good battle in the corner. Played up top. To the point. Trios' shot. Wide. Look out. The swipe by Grubauer. He missed. And a player got clipped in front. That was Panyakov, and he's slow to get up. I think he got drilled up top. That wrist shot. Maze of bodies in front of Grubauer. Never found its way through. Final 30 seconds and a good push here from Kazakhstan. Germany trying to wind down this clock and leave through 40 minutes with that 4-goal cushion. That drive from distance behind the net. Picks up to the forehand, pass in front. And finally, with bodies flying in, is Panyakov in front, covered up by Grubauer. That's a nice little push from Kazakhstan.
Yeah, Kazakhstan's had a few flurries in this game, but as this period closes down, they're getting inside, and that's what it's all about. There's that high stick. The referees didn't see anything, didn't call it. He went down and tried to get the call, but the referees didn't notice it. There's Germany, and that's Peterka again. Boy, he's been calm. He's starting to get that look back again, right? When you get in the scoring area and you're a goal scorer, and you can just see everything seems to slow down a little bit, he's starting to get that look about him, and he just missed on that one.
Off the draw, one last chance. Kazakhstan, just 5 seconds remaining. Throw it in front, one-time drive and a good block. That was Dominic Cahoon, I believe, that blocked that. And Germany will lead 5-1 through 40.
Germany's been opportunistic for sure. Just when Kazakhstan thinks, okay, we're fine and everything's good, it's a nice close game, then Germany comes up with a big play. So Kazakhstan definitely has to step on it offensively.
Third period to come here in Ostrava on this Friday night. Laura Dykin, Dave Reed, your intermission next.
Понял, что в голове было. Вчера канадец так приезжал.
the ice. White, black. No hold. 91. Holding. Hey, boys, what's happening? Hey, you're going in? You're going to change? Okay. Stick down. You good? You good? Go, 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 go! Outside the blue! Yes! Good job, boys! Hey, easy! All good!
Okay. Nice shake.
Hey Jungs, kommt bei euch an? Ja, komm Männer, weiter hier. Komm Männer, komm Männer! Was kommt bei euch hin?
Auf geht's, Jungs, auf geht's. Komm, auf geht's. Los.
Komm Maschine!
Auf geht's.
Fans on their feet. DJ's getting into it as Germany. What a great game so far. A 5-1 advantage over Team Kazakhstan. And Wojtek Stankowiak, he's got a 3-point game. JJ Peterka, big smile. You see him on the left there, sitting beside Lucas Reichel. He's got a 3-point game going. And Brian, we were talking during the intermission. The pulling of the goalie, Shutov out, and Boyarka comes in just before the Kazakhstan power play. The timing was interesting. Obviously, it was killed off, and then Germany, bang, 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 a 5-1 lead now. Interesting call.
Yeah, I mean, Shutov has played really well for them. He just was double-crossed on both the first goals that went in. One was kicked in by his own defenseman. The other one was deflected. And then Turkey scored on a great goal, and all of a sudden, he's out. I didn't know if he got hurt, but he stood at the end of the bench with his mask still on and his gloves on for several minutes. I thought, well, coaching staff just trying to change the air, right, and just mix it up a little bit for the entire team. I thought he was going to come right back out, but he didn't. So they've stayed with the change. Shutov's not out there. Boyarkin is in, and it's 5-1 Germany. And that top line for Germany is rolling for sure. They are the story of this game so far.
So if this score holds true, Germany, as Michaelis just overhead his stick, trying to track in, Germany will be second in the group. Sweden leads, but remember, in the head-to-head matchups, Germany's lost to both Sweden and USA. That wrist shot right on. Grubauer's had a strong game as well. He made 2 point-blank saves in this game as Michaelis up ahead. Alis, Michaelis, and that was a good stick check. Getting back was Orihov as he lifted it just in time. Alis back to work in the corner. For Kazakhstan, they still have USA and Poland. Turnover, big drive, and right in the glove as Alis trying to add to his tournament points. Second coming in the entire tournament. Second only Roman Josi.
Yeah, Alis at 7 points, and his positioning on that last shift, it shows you why. Just sitting right in the deep slot, just inside the blue line in the offensive zone, and good positioning there, and a little sloppy by Kazakhstan coming out of their own zone, and Alis got a look.
Alis has played in a couple of the Olympics. Was the player of the year, the D.E. Ellis. Peterka's drive high over the net. Puck in the corner. Omer Baykov picks it up for Kazakhstan. Omer Baykov will lead. Banyakov there. Try to get it back to Omer Baykov. Good battle there right at that far point as Stakoviak. He took some hits, played it back to his D pairing. Kabul will work it across. Played up that right wing. Spun around was Lucas Reichel. Picked up by Peterka. Bounced on him and chipped to center. Peterka again lost his stick. He wears his emotions on his sleeve, doesn't he, JJ Peterka?
Every shift, that's for sure. He's emotionally invested. That's good. Along with his skill level, he inspires the team.
Alexander Eels high drive, and that didn't miss by much. All the way down to Grubauer, picked up by Mueller. Both teams will change. Kazakhstan a full change. Tuomi over the line for Germany, leaves for Mueller. Mueller, nice little stick work. Eel, and close the shot and miss, picked up by Kastner. Tuomi, gonna shake off Metelnikov. Kastner keeps it in. Wanted Alexander Eel in the corner, got the wave going here in the building. Break up the right side here for Reverev. He'll stop, hit the trailer, pass across, Starchenko across, and might have been better to shoot that as Sheshnikov's stick was a little bit tied up.
Absolutely, it was a great play on the rush. You got to pull the trigger. They just don't seem to be able to complete those kind of in-tight plays east-west.
And he's the guy, Starchenko. I mean, that's the guy you want to rip it. Here's Wisman trying to clear, and he will. Feeds the right side. Eel at the end of a shift will dump it in and start a change with 4 minutes gone here in this third period.
Especially when you're that close into the goaltender, everybody's back checking, everybody comes back to the middle of the ice. It has to go through so many sticks and legs. You're way better off taking the shot than making that pass across, especially when their lack of success doing that through the course of the tournament, not just this game, should dictate that.
Mihalis at the line. He's got to get back on side as it was brought in by Orihov. Kazakhstan will shoot it in. In comes Dmitry Ruis. Mueller in his own zone. The captain. Schubert, who opened up the scoring back in the first period. It's a little give and go. Sturm got it back. Nico Sturm drops it off. Quick shot in Kubel. Good velocity. Couldn't bury that one by Boyarkin. Back behind the net. Cahoon centering feed in front. Tiffles. Weak shot off the stick. Never got there. One more time. Dominic Cahoon. Delville. Taking play in front was Michaelis. Pass across. They try to create some space there was Boyarkin. He's pushing some bodies to free up some room, and the puck comes to center. Offside, and an intentional offside. That's going to come in the German zone, that face-off.
Yeah, that top line was 7 points now for Germany. That's what Kazakhstan has to deal with. They have to shut them down, and they're trying to chop up their last couple of shifts in this third period as best they can. And then there's the pass across that we were talking about. Too many sticks, too many bodies. Just cruising with your feet spread. You're just running out of racetrack there. Take the shot. Starchenko is a talented player. He's their best player offensively for sure. He's got tons of experience, but he was just taking himself out of the play there by cruising, and then I guess trying to get the goaltender to move, but that was a hope play.
Mirowitz off side of the net, try to center. Skated up ice by Germany, but that was Ferdell lost the puck. He'll shoot it in. Here comes Ailes. Michaelis couldn't hold it in. Up quickly, brought up by Mirotzov. Tried to give and go. Mirotzov into the corner. Mark Michaelis. One NHL season with the Vancouver Canucks, 15 career games. Ferdell had it in his skates, lost it. Leo Ferdell played in a pair of Olympics. Won that silver medal in 2018. Muller. Try to get it back to Ferdell. And that was intercepted by Asatov. Alekdan Asatov will backhand it in, and Kazakhstan will begin a change.
There's a look at Visman out there again on defense for Germany. I've always liked him. You talked about him earlier in the game. He has a control factor back there. He gets some power play time. They put him out there killing penalties too. But it's what he does to grab the game back when things start to go a little bit sideways. That's what I always like about defensemen, that really know their stuff and know the reads out there and what's happening.
Wrist shot deflected off a stick and just missing on Grubauer.
That was Visman making the block there.
Look out as Stakoviak nearly had a little runway as he continues to chase after the puck. Already 3 points for Germany in this game. Back the other way, Shestakov brings it in. Shestakov splits the D. Brings it into the corner. Nice little move to Turka. Trying to clean things up and gave it over the line. But it's back to Moritz Muller. He'll bang it off the boards up for Peterka. I thought he got a touch, and he did. No icing. Pretty good pace actually to this third period. Nearly 8 minutes in, and Germany's fine with that. Just run the clock, protect the lead. Good habits. Scherber flips it in. And for Germany, they'll take on Poland Saturday afternoon.
That'll be another game where Germany, is going to dictate the pace. They're going to have the puck more often than Poland will. Poland will try to stay close defensively and hope they can get a chance and that, somebody can score. So Germany has a chance to really build their offensive game. If they're going to get in the medal round and they win the games that they're supposed to from here on in, and they should win them all, then their offensive game should be better going into the medal round.
Backhand right on as Germany enjoying a 4-goal cushion in this third period.
Somebody pulled a rabbit out of a hat.
2 of them. They're Bob and Bobek. They are the celebrity mascots. They are back from the championship in 2015. Pretty big deal. I got a photo with them again, Brian, so I'm pretty excited. My tournament's already been made.
I'm sure they were excited too.
They had they thought I was James Duthie. They had no idea who I was, but it was really cool to meet the mascots. It's all part of the fun atmosphere, actually, this tournament. They have a hype crew that tries to hype up the crowd. Depending on the country's playing, you don't need a hype crew. The crowd's the hype crew. Here's Dominic Cahoon breaking in. Little backhand dish for Tiffels.
Tiffels was mad because he felt like he got held from behind in the initial rush, and he was right.
Puck up top, wrist shot, seeing nice shot, rebound. Oh, what a stop! Cahoon was stymied by Boyarkin. His best save of the game. Both goalies, even shoots off before he was pulled, Boyarkin and Grubauer. There's been some highlight reel stops in this game.
Yep, still trying to figure out that whole goaltending situation and why they made the change. It didn't look like an injury, but at any rate, it's the 5 goals that Germany does have and the one that was disallowed. So they've been able to create the offensive chances, and Kazakhstan just hasn't been as flush defensively as they had been in some other games.
Muller towards the net. Well, our Claire Hanna has done a great job interviewing the coaching staff each and every game of all the games here in Ostrava, and I know she'll get to the bottom of it for us. She's done some wonderful work in helping us out. So Boyarkin, 13 stops on 15 shots. He's coming in.
And this is one of his best. These ones aren't easy either. He didn't see it probably until the last 20 feet or so, but it's early good position, but that's the one that we're talking about. Goaltenders are unreal. Plus he got banged into a little bit there, and that can be distracted. But Boyarkin does a heck of a job there of not getting distracted and shooting that right leg up.
Peterka, quick shot off the draw. Never got through. Follow-up try. As Germany here up by 4.
There's Stakoviak again. Stakoviak part of that big line, and he's been sort of the unsung guy. We've been talking about Peterka a lot because he's pulling the trigger, he's making the moves and everything, but Stakoviak just facilitates so many things. Tracks the puck down, hangs onto it, sets things up, makes room for those other two, and that should not go unnoticed.
On the draw, back to Peterka. They'll work it across. Wisman. Peterka trying to dance around and bring it in, and he will. Peterka slides it right through the crease. Nobody from Germany home. Peterka skated right by the puck. As he saw Mueller, he was all upended. Kazakhstan starts to change. Beketav drives play in deep for Kazakhstan. Lost his stick. Mueller there. Beketav trying to get the stick and the puck. That'd be a nice combo to get both, but he will not. Stakoviak starts to play with Peterka. Back for Stakoviak. He'll wait. Peterka driving it backdoor feed, score! What a beautiful goal! Tic-tac-toe. Reichel buries another one. Germany's got 6.
It's the big line again for Germany, and this is terrific execution. All 3 guys get involved. Stakoviak in the middle of the ice, and he delays, makes himself available, and then it's Peterka to Reichel. All they need is a little bit of room. Timing is terrific. There's Stakoviak, interchanges positions. They do a little 2-on-1 with a little crisscross here. There's the little delay, and Stakoviak to Peterka, and then the backdoor play opens up. That had a lot to do with how it was defended by the Kazakhstan defense. They really had to delay. They didn't know who was going to be pulling the trigger, and because of that, I think it was Starchenko who was coming back on the back check just a little bit late there to get to the goal scorer, and it's 6-1 for Germany.
Lucas Reichel, a pair in the game, and you look at Chicago. So you've seen big Alec Vlasic. He's competing for USA. Connor Bedard, the phenom. As Kazakhstan brings it in right to the net, and they've got everything done except a shot on Grubauer. A lot of great talent building up in Chicago to have the number 2 selection of the draft upcoming in Las Vegas. Bedard, Vlasic, seeing Lucas Reichel here, star for Germany. Puck at center brought in by Kazakhstan, and the feed to the point, all the way back to center. Panyukov, he'll bring it in. Real Panyukov in shot, and that right pad stop. Follow-up drive, blocked. Good block there by Fabio Wagner. Tiffel starts the play, that bounced over Cahoon's stick. Foot race on. And getting back, a good push there by Panyukov. And finally, Grubauer is going to stop that. Panyukov, though, that push. Pretty good chance for Kazakhstan as Germany leads.
So this is the way the tournament has gone for Germany. Either Germany or the team they've played against have scored 6 goals in every game. And it's 6-1 now for Germany. That's just the way that we were talking about. We don't know which Germany is going to be. Oh, right from the point.
What a rip. Artem Kuryelov, just a rocket for the blue line, beats Grubauer, and it's 6-2.
Just when you think they don't have anything left, and they were just dragging. But a face-off win, that can change everything, and it did certainly on this play. That was a big-time rocket from the point. Yeah, the little details of the game still come down to face-off wins and getting blocked out and getting pucks through from the point. That was a big-time rocket, although they are conferring again. So we've already had Germany score 6 goals.
The call on the ice is no goal, depending on goaltender experience.
Okay, there we go. So even when they do get it going, it doesn't count. So that's the second one we've had disallowed Germany. There was a goal disallowed earlier too. You know, that's a tough call because you're going to the front of the net on the face-off. The goaltender's outside the crease, but they usually go in favor of the goaltender, right? Look at his skates. Brian. Yeah, he's outside the crease. That's a tough call for Kazakhstan. I would not be too happy about that. I don't know. Yeah, there's conversation going over at the bench. Are they going to challenge this back, or at least there was a conversation over there?
Team Kazakhstan made the challenge. Coach's challenge to goaltender experience.
Yeah, it's a good call. I mean, goodness knows they need the offense. They need that feeling of scoring a couple of goals, and that was really good execution. Goaltender's outside the paint. Watch where Grubauer is. Both his skates are out there, and there's contact, I believe, from the defenseman as well. Just the interpretation. I mean, I don't think that's goaltender interference. I think he's allowed to have, you know, some chance at the puck. That's Asatov backing his way into it. Makes contact, but at the same time, I think he has a right to be there.
Now, IIHF, Brian, obviously crease, a crease violation. They'll call that right away and blow it down.
This one is going to crease.
No, I know. No, I'm just explaining to the viewers at home. That's why I'm saying this will be interesting. Because if he was in the blue paint, I think right away, you know, it's crease violation called off. But to your point, and you did a great job explaining it, wasn't in the crease. Grubauer was out. So I think this is going to be a fascinating review.
It's a worthwhile challenge.
Yeah.
It's a 6-1 hockey game, but this is about momentum for them and carrying forward on a team that really has trouble scoring goals. You have to fight for it. You want to see your coaching staff fight for it too, right?
After coach's challenge, the decision on the ice is overturned.
Wow.
Good goal.
There you go.
There you go. That's the way to fight for your players too. It was really good execution. They get the shot from the point. They get the net front presence, which is what you need. And sure, there was contact. Grubauer, who can be a very aggressive goaltender. The goal scorer still has the chance to get in position too and have an effect on the game. So I think that's a good call.
And if you're keeping track at home, Brian, and we are, for head coach Galim Mamateliev, 2 for 2 on the challenges. He's nice. 2 for 2 today. Yep. So good for him and good for the team to get one. A 6-2 game, icing with 8 minutes to go in the third period. And that, for me, was the most interesting challenge I've seen, and we've seen a lot of them this tournament, just to see how they would view that on the ice.
Yeah, and Korolev, man, did he ever wire that puck? That was a big-time shot. Face-off, win a face-off, go to your spots, screen the goaltender, score a goal. So 8 minutes to go, not enough time for a team like Kazakhstan to make a big enough dent to get back in this, I don't think. Miracles do happen, but we haven't seen them score a whole lot of goals in this tournament.
That would be a pretty big one. You played the position, you know, what I think of more recently, Shea Weber, Al McInnes, the bombs from the blue line, the defenders and shots, that big time rip. Who comes to mind for you?
Yeah, Al McGinnis would be right up there for sure. It was just so heavy, so hard all the time, and he didn't miss the net much. PK Subban, not too bad in that department either. There's so many guys over the years. In our day, not as much, you know, because the wooden sticks are totally different. The one-timers just didn't work. The sticks wouldn't take it.
But like, you're on Al McGinnis's team. Hey, young man, go stand in front of that net.
Yeah.
And he's just loading up. Like,
well,
wow.
McGinnis could stop it and shoot rather than one-time it because he knew the stick probably wouldn't take it. Pounded the puck.
Aylis cutting in off the draw. That's covered up.
But he could stop it and shoot it. And it was the next best thing to a one-timer. It was so fast and so accurate. And he was good at it. There's Aylis, and that's the reason why he came into this game second in the entire tournament in points with 7. He drives the net well. He's not a big guy, but he's got a lot of guts driving in from big-time angles.
Face off back to Mueller towards the net. Puck in the slot. Aylis wrist shot, and that's right in the mitt of Boyarkin.
Germany's got to feel good about themselves that they've scored goals again. And as we mentioned, you know, the teams they're playing against are probably below their level. And so this is the time to make up points. This is all about getting into the medal round. And the way the schedule lays out for them, if it works in their favor the way it's supposed to, and they keep playing and they keep scoring, they should be feeling pretty darn good about themselves by the time that medal round comes around.
Poland and France still left for Germany. Kazakhstan will take on the United States next. They'll have a day off tomorrow, and they'll take on the Americans on Sunday. Pass in front, and Friedel could get the shot out clean. Mueller below the goal line. Friedel's in front. Wisman's drive just in and out of the glove. Center for Aylis. He'll put it across. And Kazakhstan in some trouble. Mueller walks it in, still with it, shoots, and oh, just a piece. Boyarkin, they got enough to keep that out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Great save.
And there's a trip in the offensive zone that drives coaches nuts as Jonas Mueller is going to go to the box. And he does. He goes right there. There's no debating that one.
You get behind a player, you start reaching.
Ceremony number 41, minor penalty for tripping.
So again, moving forward here in the tournament. We're going to take a look at this last scoring chance too for Mueller. Tries to freeze the goaltender. Really good job there by Boyarkin. Good save. Here's the penalty.
Denmark leading Great Britain, a 4-3 lead, about 8 minutes to go in Prague at O2 Arena. Dan Robertson and Mike Johnson with the call there. Kazakhstan power play, look out, a bit of a slip and a turnover. Nico Sturm cutting in with Tipples. Tipples in front, backhand score. What a goal up top. Frederick Tipples, shorthanded, 7 for Germany.
Boy, is that smooth. Terrific playmaking there for the Germans, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, they're starting to roll now. They're starting to feel it. Scoring goals like this really adds up to the confidence, and you just get bigger and stronger as it goes along. Some sloppy play by Kazakhstan in the offensive zone, and that helps them. And Germany doesn't need any help right at the moment. Nice heads-up play. Measure the situation. Wait. Get it at the right time. Forehand, backhand, and into the back of the net. Yeah, that expression pretty much says it all.
Great goal. Frederick Tipples won a silver medal, returning players from last year. In 2022, he was the Champions Hockey League MVP, had 8 goals in that tournament. So Kazakhstan has scored a shorthanded goal in the tournament. They've now allowed 2 shorthanded goals. So keeps it entertaining for us and the fans watching. You never know what can happen.
Yeah, sloppiness by power plays. Guys are, it's all about, and you know what, the onus is on the puck carrier too, because you do want to go to your spots and you do want to spread it out and you do want to get momentum away from the puck in order to come up the ice and accomplish what you want on the power play. So when the puck carrier makes a bad play and a bad pass, everybody is out of position and it's scramble time, so you do get those chances shorthanded.
Wrist shot the tip. It actually went off Schuber in front, just wide of the net. Down the air, lays it off. There's Mihajas. Nikita Mihajas at the goal line. Mihajas still with it. He'll go up top. Oryov. Mihajas. Still assessing options. Mihajas near circle. Up top. Oryov. Great shot, and that grazed the outside of the bar and stayed out. Puck in front with a forehand. Mihajas in, shoots, and he just missed the mark. He had Yuhametov at the side of the net as well with his stick down. A big hit behind the net.
No penalty on the play, no arms up.
Yep. Under 4 to go, 5-on-5 hockey. Germany, 34 shots in the game. Kazakhstan, the 22. 20 stops for Philip Grubauer. Verdell just missed Elis. Cutting in is Karloff. He got taken down. Paulinu Pekula. Michaelis drops it off. Verdell goes back. Wrist shot. Never got through. Follow-up try. High bouncer. As again, Elis. Yacid Elis, he won't have a lot on the score sheet tonight, but his name has been all over this game. He's had some good looks for Germany as well. I think that's a good sign too, you know, when you look at this squad, the lines are starting to even out. They're a little more depth. Every line is getting a little bit more and showing a little bit more for Germany.
Yeah, no doubt, especially the top 3 lines for sure. They're getting production from all of them, and they're getting consistent scoring chances. Not a huge drop-off. That's what some of the teams struggle from, and Kazakhstan would be one of those teams. Poland's like that too. Even Latvia, there's a drop-off after the first line when it comes to ability to score some goals. But the Germans look really solid, especially through 3 lines, getting offensive chances.
And this line, Stakoviak, Peterka, Reichel, I think they've been the top line for Germany. Because really before it was Elis,
yep,
McMichaels, and as the top line comes again, and Verdell, I mean, those guys have been great, I'd say, for the first few games, but it's nice to see for Germany, you know, kind of 3 of their top lines are starting to roll. Here's Wisman. He'll hand it off. Peterka, give it go. Peterka shot stop, rebound. JJ Peterka. And he's starting to feel the juice in this tournament as well. Smile on his face, feeling good offensively. It's 7-2.
Yes, and Elis came into this game second in point totals. He's also now second in assist totals in the entire tournament. And Germany's offensive prowess continues to build more and more as the tournament goes on.
They just broke your streak though, Brian. It's 7 goals, not 6 now. So you had that 6 thing going. Vitelnikov will bring it in. Up to the point, Sheshnikov, and the shot blocked. Germany's done a good job of that as well. A lot of bodies in front, and a lot of good positioning and shot blocks in this game. Up comes Nico Sturm, a little bit of pace. He'll hand it off for Tipples. In front, Cahoon, wrist shot and a nice glove stop. Boyarkin, he's trying to keep it at 7.
Yeah, that was a full court press. Everybody was up for Germany there. They're really feeling it. And the more guys they can get involved, the more they're pushing Kazakhstan back. Beautiful backhand pass, but that's Cahoon. He's behind everybody else and still got a really good look. So high speed attacks, that's always important too. You're going to play against different teams as you go on, and some of them are faster and quicker than others. Like you play against Sweden in the U.S., they're going to play a very high tempo game.
Tuomi shot right off the draw. Cahoon's last NHL tenure was with the Edmonton Oilers in 2021, where he had 9 goals and 15 points in 48 games. Now playing in the top league in Switzerland. Backhand try score. Maximilian Kastner cuts in, parries the backhand. 8 for Germany versus Kazakhstan.
Yeah, Kazakhstan coming out of their own end, puck on the wall. You're trying to get it from the wall, make a play, start things going, and you turn it over. Positioning for Germany. That's what it's about. You're under control. You've got it here. It's a bad pass. It's in the feet. There's a deflection. Gets into the slot and pass down low. It just is unraveled for Kazakhstan completely here. They struggle to make plays in the offensive zone, but coming out of the zone when you have the puck and you're all alone, nobody's on you, and you're starting to play and you don't execute, they just handed it right to Germany there.
Hey, Claire had his conversation with the head coach Harold Price. He said yesterday too was an entire day off, like no hockey talk, no meetings, nothing. They had a team dinner. They got together and enjoyed that, and they looked refreshed in this game. As Tuomi one more time, wrist shot wide glove side.
Yeah, sometimes the best decision a coach can do, and they're always thinking, what should we work on here? And sometimes it's just rest. Clear your mind, sit back, don't do anything. And yeah, it certainly didn't hurt them. It worked out great.
There's a lot to enjoy in a World Championship too. Family, friends, your loved ones come over to watch you compete. You're possibly in a country you've never been in before, a new city, and you check out the history and the restaurants, and there's a lot to take in. And the fans, I mean, my goodness, the fan support is outstanding. And at the end of every game, every fan kind of has their area of the rink, and they'll salute their fans. The drums, the chants, the cheering, every country's different, but it's special each and every time.
Yeah, that's true. And they do get blocks of seats for the different countries. I find that fascinating. It's a great idea. It allows them to get together and manufacture some real energy, and especially at the end of games when the players go over to that particular corner and salute their fans. Man, it's great. It's definitely part of the big-time atmosphere of the World Championships.
Well, obviously Czechia, Slovakia, intertwined, and Germany, the fans have been awesome, but I still got to give number 1. Slovakia's got to be number 1, but I would say Latvia is 1A for the fan support and the loudness. Poland in their opener. I mean, remember, Poland's up here for the first time in 22 years, and the border's 15 kilometers away. So hopefully tonight, Poland, USA, hoping for a great crowd on a Friday night, as Germany puts the finishing touches here on an 8-2 game and win. Just a few seconds remaining. Chip to center. So in our group in Ostrava, Germany will take it 8-2, and for now they are second, trailing only Sweden. A great job from Harold Price and his team. Germany wins 8-2 here on a Friday night in Ostrava.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best players of each team will be awarded by Raiffeisen Bank International, official sponsor of the 2024 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship. The prizes will be presented by Mr. Franz Reindl, IIHF Council Member, and Mr. Michal Trajkov, representative of Local Organizing Committee Ostrava. The best player of team Kazakhstan with number 48, Roman Starchenko. And best player of team Germany with number 33, John Jason Peterka. Dear all, please rise if you are able to for the national anthem of Germany.
Tamerlan, I can see the look of frustration on your face. You guys kept things so close in the first period. What can you be proud of from this effort?
Yeah, of course we're frustrated. It's a fourth loss in a row. Bad start, first period, really bad start. Can't be playing like this. Like, we need wins, so yeah, we've got to come out better and do something about it.
What's one of the things you think you guys can improve defensively to limit so many goals?
Defensively, play a little more patient, and then maybe score our chances, because we have chances, but we don't score, you know. So maybe have like a higher quality of scoring, and then playing more patience in the D zone.
What can you say about your leader and captain, Roman Starshenko, just in leading this group?
Yeah, of course. He's a great captain, great leader. Been here many times at these world events. We have to, listen to him, what he says, and he brings the good energy. And again, he's really have lots of experience, and then we should look up to him.
Okay, and then if you can answer this in Russian or Kazakh, where do the frustrations come from today for you and your group?
Всем спасибо за поддержку. Плохое начало, очень плохое начало. Не можем так выходить, надо выходить настроенными с самых первых минут. Будем исправляться обязательно. 4-е поражение уже надо выигрывать, надо прерывать эту череду поражений. Будем стараться. Мы чувствуем поддержку. Спасибо большое. Все, that's it.
Спасибо. Lucas, before this game, you talked about how much confidence your team built after that win over Latvia. In these last two games, you've now outscored your opponent 16-3. How good does that feel?
Yeah, it's good for the confidence, like you said, and I think it's not just one line, it's like every 4 lines are rolling, and that's the good thing about it, and I think we're just having fun out there.
Now, speaking of lines, you and JJ Peterka are reunited. I know your coach shuffled things. You guys both played together on a line here at the World Junior Championships a few years ago. How does it feel to be playing alongside him again?
Yeah, it's nice. We are the same age, so it's always fun to play with him, and he's an unreal player. It's so fun, yeah, we're just having fun out there.
How does it feel to score 2 goals on your 22nd birthday? 2-2-2-2.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, 2-2-2. Yeah, it's nice. Everyone wants to score, and I think but I think it's more like the team. Everyone played good, so it's not just about me, you know.
I'll ask you to answer this one in German, but how does it feel to get the win and to play such a big role in the win on your birthday?
Yeah, I think it was a big game.
Answer in German.
What's the question again?
How does it feel to get the big win, but also play such a big role in getting the win on your birthday?
Ja, ich denke, es ist ein wichtiger Sieg. Ich denke, wir haben als Mannschaft gut gespielt, und jetzt wollen wir das Spiel auch abhaken und dann nächstes Spiel weitermachen.
Danke.
Danke.
Thank you.
Pushen. Alle gut, außer Leo. So.